you know, as an addendum to the smart fastener thing, you know, looks like they chose the wrong bolt size. You know, this is going into that, you know, into that slide there. You know, see these bolts are definitely not supposed to go that deep. You know, those are definitely too long. Now, what's interesting, and I don't know how they did this is right, you know, in terms of this being loose for the threads to go in, and you know, this being ostensibly tight. You know, this is typically how you would specify a hole with threads, I suppose. Um, you know, but it's definitely not supposed to go down into this. I mean, this fastener group is too long, which I don't know which group that is. Oh, shit. Man, I have no idea. I don't know what group this is. It's apparently this one. The length shouldn't be anywhere near that much. I mean, I'd have to get the measure tool to find out. I'd say it should be, holy shit, you know, that is definitely bottoming out too far. Should only be, I guess that's the cross section of it, so it should be about half that length. Let's say about 20. Yeah, that's better than nothing, because you wouldn't want it running that optical slide. Yeah, that would be more proper right there. Now let's go see what else is wrong with it. Okay, this looks appropriate. But I can tell you this is wrong, because this should be threaded and it's not intersecting our part properly. But again, I don't know if this is something, you know, that people just know to do, or you know, if this is going to be specified. But you know, I know that's not really drawn right. Because again, this should intersect. You know, this should be a smaller diameter than the screw, and the screw should be a larger diameter than the hole. You know, just to indicate that it's threaded. You know, because these screw, you know, there shouldn't be any threads here, and the threads should all be here. You know, same problem definitely exists here. Hell, even these nuts and bolts, you know, have that same problem, but I guess it's no big deal. Because again, you know, it's hard to say just how precise you got to be with this shit. You know, because I assume the machinist would know to do it right, but I don't know. Okay. Well, I want to get a look inside that fucking one thing, because I don't know what the fuck those things were. You know, these things here, I don't know what the hell those are. Okay, here's one right here. What the fuck is that? think I'm right through the middle of it. And whatever it is, it's not drawn right. Because, you know, you can see how the surfaces are interfering. That's just really peculiar. I don't think this is supposed to be a screw. I mean, it looks to me like it's supposed to be some kind of rivet, but it's certainly not done right. So maybe it's one of those types of rivets that are blind. You know, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't know if it was here in the original, but it sure looks kind of like a rivet, sorta. Let's see, our hole bore is right there, and this thing is wider than the hole bore, but it's below it. But again, it's got a funny shape to it. I mean, I don't really know what that's supposed to be. So, anyway, peculiar. Pretty frustrating that I can't just select this and, you know, because I mean, what is this fucking thing? I mean, it's got a whole shitload of specifications to it, whatever it is. I mean, I don't know if that's a fastener or what it is. You know, like I said, you can't just select on it and have it show up. You know, you got to go hunting for it. Edit part, hide components. Okay. Alright. Well, I was able to open it anyway. I can't edit it, but I can open it. So what is it called? That's an elevator bolt. It's countersunk, but the damn hole's not made appropriately for it, I'll tell you that much. I guess they don't have that hole type in the Hole Wizard. Elevator bolt. These fucking foreigners, man. Anyway, now this is definitely something the program added, you know, because these are smart fasteners right here. So these are the first three, you know. But again, it's fucking ridiculous. You know, if you can't go fucking just select on the bolts and have it highlight up here. This has definitely got some fucking issues, I'll tell you that damn much. But what I think is partly going on is, you know, it's fucking putting that too deep into the hole. But I mean, it's like mated to the wrong surface or some shit. Come on. Countersunk, okay, that's fine, but there's nothing to countersink it into, and that part's too thin to countersink anything. God damn. Okay, fuck. Yeah, these definitely didn't have anything in them before the smart fasteners thing ran, so, you know. But yeah, I mean, how the fuck do you edit these goddamn things? I mean, you know, like I said, it's got all these mates automatically applied. You know, I guess you can go delete them and try to add them manually, which works so freaking smoothly I can't see straight. So I don't know what to do on that. Because I don't even know what this thing really is. I mean, what's a fucking elevator bolt? Look it up on the internet, I guess, but fuck it, who cares? I mean, this isn't my design. Yeah, it looks to me like they must have added all their holes here in the assembly, I think. Because that seems to be part of it. You know, you got these basic parts here that they added. So it's like I said, you know, if I roll it back, you know, this is in the assembly level. I'm not quite sure what that. I guess that means there are things that are dependent on it. I don't know what that icon with the down arrow means. Never tried rolling back an assembly before. I don't know. For some reason it won't let me roll back anything else. You know, I can only roll it back to here, whatever that red thing means. Won't let you click on it, won't tell you anything if you do. Huh. I don't have a clue. Yeah, I can't, you know, the base assembly, I can't roll it back any further than this too. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can't roll it back past parts. I mean, again, I'm not really sure about doing a rollback in an assembly. You know, you would think you could, but who knows? stupid program doesn't even have, properly functioning undo and redo keys. I mean, what do you expect? This thing also has bugs in the sense that, when I select things out here, see how they glow? But when I select them here, no, they just kind of turn a light blue, so it makes them hard to distinguish. And I got my object filter on too, and like I said, you can see when I select screws and stuff, does the group they're in light up? No. I mean, I have no fucking idea where they are in this hierarchy over here. Real shoddy design. Real shoddy. I just can't believe so many high dollar companies use this program.